Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy BZ back with another video. Today's topic that we're going to be talking about is your passion and your purpose. So, before I get into today's video, I heavily recommend you guys watch to the end, like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment. Now, with that being said, when we're discussing our passion and our purpose, I want you guys to realize how important this is, because your purpose is what drives you to get up in the morning. It's what keeps you going throughout the day and what motivates you. A lot of people always ask for motivation, but until you find your purpose, your passion, you won't be able to find that drive that you're looking for. Because as soon as you find that purpose or passion, you'll be driven by that goal that you want to achieve, or whatever the purpose and passion is, because then you want to achieve it. So you're always working towards it every day. The reason behind everything you do is behind that purpose. That's how you look at life. That's how you perceive it. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Have you discovered your purpose? If yes, if you think you have, then tell me how and when did you know? Take out a piece of paper and write this down. How did you discover your purpose? When did you know? And what led you to think that that was your purpose? Now, if, however, your answer is no to that question, then I also want you to ask yourself another question. Why is it important that you find your purpose? I know I've already told you why I think it's important, but I want you guys to answer that truthfully and as honest as you can on a piece of paper. Then I want you to ask yourself, how do you go about finding it? Just answer it. It doesn't matter if it's correct. It's really all an opinion. Now, I have a challenge for you guys. I want you to make a list of what you think your purpose is. To start, I'll tell you guys what I think my purpose is. So, I have 5 main things that I think are my purpose. The first one I have is to motivate others around me while I'm still following my own goals and aspects and aspirations. My second thing that I consider my purpose is to become as successful as possible while also making the most out of my life, not just in riches but in experience. The third thing is to enjoy life in the moment, not worrying about the little things that affect you emotionally, because many things pop up in life, like arguments, just small little troubles, stubbing your toe, forgetting to put sugar in the tea and now it's not sweet, or I don't know how you figure that one, but just forgetting to do something that you think is really important. Sometimes it's better to let go of what you think is causing you so much stress and take a step back and think about it from a third person point of view. Because if you're so worried about this one little thing, think about how you would be if you didn't worry about it. Start dictating what causes your problems. Because if you're not worrying about the little things and you're singly focused on what your purpose is and your passion, then you'll be able to be in the moment and enjoy things a lot more. Think of it as locked in. You're conscious in the moment. You're not always in your head. You can be in your head. There's never a problem with that. But when you're around people, make sure you're paying attention to what they're saying. Make sure every word that comes out of their mouth, you're simulating it to your brain and understanding what they're saying. Now, the last thing that I believe is my purpose is to always have a positive outlook on life. Because no matter what you do, you're always going to be stuck in this head of yours forever. As long as you live, you're never going to be able to get out of it. You're always going to have thoughts. You're always going to be thinking. No matter in what form of way you think, whether it's with words, pictures, anything, you're always going to be in your head. So you might as well make it a place that you like to live in. If you're always condescending yourself, having negative affinity towards how you look at life, then you're always going to feel negative and unhappy. If you start thinking about life in a positive way, trying to be more happy, just being happy, being in a good mood for no reason at all, but just to be happy and in a good mood. Another way to help this happen is to just socialize for no reason. This might be a thing that I do personally, but I used to be in a way where if I didn't have to talk to anybody, I wouldn't do it. I thought it was a waste of my time and it wasn't needed. Now, if you want to be technical, talking is not needed. You can always be in your own head if you're heavily focused on what you're trying to put out there and what you're trying to contribute. But talking can surprise you in many ways that you wouldn't normally think. Like you can make very many relationships just by talking to people, and those relationships can come in handy later on whenever you need somebody for something and they have a particular skill that you want. Now, just besides that, in general, you can find much entertainment from talking to people. It can give you joy. Relationships are the main reason people have joy in life, is because their chemistry and their connection with other people around them, and it provides them with that happiness in their head, in their mind. Their brain makes them feel happy whenever they have those great social interactions. It's also why I say my purpose is to motivate others around me while I'm still focused on my goals, is because I hate that I can be so focused on my goals but not want everybody else to succeed around me. Because think about how it is. Think about the people around you. Don't you want them to succeed too? Or are you selfishly only hoping for your own success? This is just my personal way of thinking about it, but I want everybody to succeed around me. Even if they don't have their own determination and discipline inside of their head, if they can bring themselves to do it just because I said some words on the internet, it would heavily mean a lot to me. The appreciation, the gratitude, it wouldn't just be me saying it would come straight from the heart, because I knew I was actually able to help someone. Now that I've told you my purpose, I want you to think about yours. Spend some time throughout your day just thinking about it. You don't have to ponder about it for hours, but if you're able to, take some time throughout your day and think about what your purpose is. Make a list. And then I want you to also ask yourself, what led you to think that was your purpose? If my purpose was to be the first one to land on Mars, what made me want to be the first person to land on Mars? There's the way you think and the way you perceive changes everything. And that passion and that purpose, that's what causes how you think. But with that being said, you guys, this will be the end of day 8. And let's get into those push-ups.